1, 2, 1, 2, keep the rhythm true. 1, 2, 1, 2, keep the rhythm true. The sun is waking up above a silver line. I leave the heavy world and all the stress behind. My shadow is stretching long upon the morning dew. Every single breath is feeling fresh and new. I do not need to rush, I only need to flow. Watching all the colors of the city start to glow. This is my golden momentum, feel the fire inside. Moving with the spirit, taking every stride. The horizon is calling, painting skies of blue. I am finding my power, starting over new. Run through the morning, run through the lights. Everything is golden, everything is bright. The road is open wide, it is inviting me to stay. I am writing my own story with the break of day. My heart is like a drum beating steady and strong. This is the place where I finally belong. 20 years of walking, now I'm learning how to fly. Underneath the magic of the open sky. No walls can hold me, no doubt can slow me down. I am the king of the rhythm in this quiet town. Step by step, mile by mile, wearing my freedom like a winning smile. This is my golden momentum, feel the fire inside. Moving with the spirit, taking every stride. The horizon is calling, painting skies of blue. I am finding my power, starting over new. One step, two steps, keep it going on into the light until the day is done. Done, 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 done.
Thousands of paths are laid before my eyes, but I choose the one where the eagle flies. Simple sneakers and a heart full of grace, finding my peace at a steady pace. The wind is a whisper, a song in my ear, drowning out the noise and every single fear. I feel the ground, I feel the soul, finally reaching for a higher goal. The infinite horizon is waiting for us all. Stand up tall and answer to the call. It is not about the speed, it is the heart you bring. Let the joy of movement make your spirit sing across the green fields, over the hills so high. We are chasing dreams under the infinite sky. Oh yeah, yeah. Every mile is a lesson, every breath is a gift. I feel the weight of the worries start to shift. 50 years of memories, a lifetime of play, but the best of my journey is starting today. No pressure, no tension, just a natural beat. The rhythm of life under my wandering feet. 10 miles or 20, it does not even matter. Hear the negative voices start to shatter. One heartbeat, one vision, one soul. Taking back the power, taking back control. Oh, the infinite horizon is waiting for us all. Stand up tall and answer to the call. It is not about the speed, it is the heart you bring. Let the joy of movement make your spirit sing.
City lights are blinking like 1,000 stars, running past the shadows of the silent cars. The air is getting cooler on my glowing skin. This is where the magic of the night begins. My breath is misty in the neon blue, finding a rhythm that is deep and true. In the neon cadence, I am losing my mind, leaving all the heavy memories behind. Step into the purple, step into the gold. A story of the night is waiting to be told. Heartbeat syncs with the city's electric soul. In this neon cadence, I am finally whole. 24 hours in a busy day, but this is the time when I wash it all away. No more meetings, no more telephone rings, just the freedom that the movement brings. My feet are light as they touch the ground. The only music is this rhythmic sound. Under the street lights, chasing the moon, finding the harmony, finding the tune. We go fast, then we go slow, caught in the beauty of the neon blue. In the neon cadence, I am losing my mind, leaving all the heavy memories behind. Step into the purple, step into the gold. A story of the night is waiting to be told. Neon lights, city heights, running through the magic of the night. Open up the golden door. The morning mist is fading from the azure shore. I am searching for the zenith stride, I am touching the sun. The race with my shadow has finally been won. High above the world, where the bluebirds fly, I am writing my name in the endless sky. Feel the tropical beats, feel the summer heat. The world is a stage beneath my racing feet. The palm trees are waving as I pass them by. I see the reflection of the heavens in my eye. 60 years of wisdom in a single bound. I am making a legacy on this holy ground. My heart is a compass pointing to the truth. I am finding the fountain of eternal youth. Higher and higher, the mountain is near. I am leaving behind every shadow of fear. With every heartbeat, I am claiming the day. The zenith is waiting, just a step away. At the zenith stride, I am touching the sun. The race with my shadow has finally been won. High above the world, where the bluebirds fly, I am writing my name in the endless sky. 1 mile, 2 miles, reach for the peak. The strength in my soul is the magic I see.
The asphalt is burning under my feet tonight, but I have got a fire that is burning twice as bright. The mountain is steep and the wind is blowing cold, but I am carrying a story that is yet to be told. I see the finish line in the distance so far. I am chasing the light of a falling star. I have an unyielding spirit, I will never break. I am taking back every single breath I take. Stronger than the storm, louder than the roar. I am reaching for the things I have been waiting for. Nothing can stop me. I am born to be free. The unyielding spirit is the king of me. 30 miles of struggle, 40 miles of pain. the legends begin.
The moon is a crescent in the velvet night. Everything is bathed in a silver light. I am running through the silence of a sleeping town, letting all the heavy burdens tumble down. The clouds are floating like a dream in the air. I am finding the silver lining everywhere. On the silver lining run, I am floating away, far beyond the echoes of the noisy day. Peace in every motion, grace in every turn. There are so many lessons for the heart to learn, shining like a mirror, reflecting the peace. Every single tension finds a sweet release. I see the reflection of the stars in the lake. This is the path that my spirit had to take. 70 years of stories in the starlit glow. I am learning to surrender and to let it go. The road is a ribbon of light and of hope. I have finally found the strength to cope. Softly we move, softly we breathe, in the magic that the midnight stars bequeath. There is a light in the dark, a hope in the gray, guiding us forward to a brand new day. On the silver lining run, I am floating away, far beyond the echoes of the noisy day. Peace in every motion, grace in every turn. There are so many lessons for the heart to learn. Silver and gold, light and grace, running through time in this sacred space. Listen to the beat, hear the city heat. The lightning strikes within the center of my chest. I am putting every fiber to the ultimate test. The concrete jungle is a blur of neon and of gray. I am pushing taking back control.
Two steps for the soul. I am finally becoming a magnificent whole. This is the great escape, the breaking of the cage. I am turning over every single dusty old page. Running to the wild, running to the wide, with the spirit of a rebel and the ocean as my guide. I am gone, I am free. The horizon is the only thing I see.
The dew is on the clover, and the world is soft and still. I am walking past the garden, I am walking up the hill. The morning glory flowers are beginning to unfold, turning all the silver of the mist into the gold. There is a quiet beauty in the steady, simple pace, a sense of ancient wisdom in the light upon my face. Oh, 30 years of seasons in the marrow of my bones. I have heard the many whispers, I have heard the many tones, but nothing is as holy as the breath within my chest, as I give my heavy spirit a well-deserved rest. The path is well worn, and the birds begin to sing. I am grateful for the joy that the simple movements bring. Step by step, we find our way in the golden promise of a brand new day. No need to hurry, no need to strain, just the healing of the sunlight and the memory of rain. Oh, the morning glory shining in the sun, a celebration of the day that has only just begun. Oh, gentle on the knees and gentle on the soul, taking every moment as a part of the whole. Peace in the morning, light in the sky. We are watching all the glory as the world goes by.
Digital horizon is bleeding into blue. I'm searching for a signal, searching for the truth. Neon grids are stretching out across the empty space. I'm finding my direction in the cyberpace. Binary reflections in the mirrors of my mind, leaving all the heavy data of the world behind. In the cyberspace, I am electric and free, across the silicon mountains in the digital sea, glowing in the night, moving like a beam of light. Everything is vivid, everything is bright. Step into the circuit, feel the power flow, caught within the magic of the neon glow. The wind is like a whisper from a silver wire. I am fueled by the energy, fueled by the fire. binary beams.
I can hear the rhythm underneath the city noise, finding my equilibrium, finding my poise. It is a steady drum beat, a song without a word, the most beautiful melody I have ever heard. Step by step I'm listening to the story told, a legacy of silver and a legacy of gold. This is our heartbeat harmony, a song for everyone. From the rising of the moon until the setting of the sun. One rhythm, one soul, moving as a whole, finally reaching for the ultimate goal. Can you feel the vibration? Can you feel the grace? Finding our salvation in this sacred space. 20 years of silence, 30 years of sighs, but I see the reflection of the heavens in your eyes. We are running together, we are never alone. The greatest kind of kindness we have ever known. Every single breath is a note upon the scale, a triumph of the spirit that will never fail. Loud and clear, the music of the life, cutting through the shadows and the heavy strife. We are the instruments, we are the song. This is the melody where we belong. This is our heartbeat harmony, a song for everyone. From the rising of the moon until the setting of the sun. One rhythm, one soul, moving as a whole, finally reaching for the ultimate goal. Heartbeat, strong heartbeat, true. This is a harmony of me and you.
The stadium is empty, but the voices are loud. I am standing like a mountain, I am standing proud. The final mile is awaiting in the golden haze, the culmination of 1,000 nights and days. I can feel the fire, I can feel the sting. I am waiting for the
watching all the shadows of the city slowly pass. Every single step is a promise to the soul, reaching for the light, reaching for the goal. The morning sun is like a battery for my soul. I'm taking back the power and the full control. 20 years of dreaming, 30 years of grace. I am finding my salvation in this happy pace. No more looking back at what I left behind. Only silver linings are the things I want to run with the rhythm, run with the joy. Every single moment is a thing to enjoy. 1 mile down and 1,000 more to go. Caught within the magic of the morning glow. In this blue sky sprint, I am faster than the wind. The legendary story has finally begun. Higher than the birds, clearer than the glass. Watching all the shadows of the city slowly blue sky, bright eye, watching all the glory as we pass it
I am walking on the dust of 1,000 years, washing away all the ancient salty tears. The mountains are the giants standing in the mist, a beautiful world that the morning sun has kissed. My feet are connecting with the spirit of the ground. The only music is the natural and holy sound. Hear the earth, hear the call, standing on the edge, never gonna fall. Breath is steady, mind is very clear, leaving behind every shadow of the fear. On this ancient path, I am finding my way home. Underneath perceives. On this ancient path I am finding my way home. Underneath the beauty of the starry indigo dome. Stepping through the forest, stepping through the time, making every motion a magnificent ride. Ancient soul, ancient gold, moving as a part of the magnificent whole.
One, two, let the groove come through. One, two, let the groove come through. The glitter on the track is like a disco ball. I am standing like a statue, standing very tall. The rhythm is a fever, a fire in my veins. I am dancing through the pleasure, dancing through the pains. My heart is like a metronome, perfect and precise. Finding my direction in this funky paradise. Move your feet, feel the heat, making every motion look incredibly sweet. No more tension, no more stress, giving all I have, nothing but the best. This is electric endurance, feel the funky flow. Everything is moving in a neon colored glow. We can go for hours, we can go for miles, trading all the worries for the win and silver smiles. Stay in the pocket, stay in the groove. I have got a legendary point to finally prove. 40 minutes gone, but I am only getting started. Leaving all the heavy and the broken hearted. The music is a battery charging up my soul. I am aiming for the center of the ultimate goal. Every single muscle is a part of the machine, the most beautiful power that the world has ever seen. Do not stop now, do not look away. This is the rhythm of a brand new day. High frequency, high energy. This is the version of the future me. This is electric endurance, feel the funky flow. Everything is moving in a neon colored glow. We can go for hours, we can go for miles, trading all the worries for the win and silver smile. Electric endurance and grace, winning every battle in this funky kind of
One step at a time, keeping the soul in line. The shadows of the trees are growing long and thin. I am finding where the spirit ends and where I begin. My legs are moving like the steady hands of time, turning every heavy breath into a perfect ride. 20 miles behind me, 20 miles to go. I'm caught within the magic of the rhythmic flow. There is a fire in my chest that refuses to die as I keep my vision fixed upon the open sky. This is my marathon, so I am never gonna stop until I reach the glory of the very final drop. Steady as the mountain, fluid as the stream, I am living every moment of the legendary dream. No more doubts to carry, no more heavy weight. I am the master of my journey and the master of my fate. Passing in a blur, I'm thinking of the version of the person that I were. 60 years of wisdom, 40 years of grace. I'm finding my salvation in this solitary pace. The road is long and lonely, but the heart is very wide, with the spirit of the runner as my only inner guide. Every drop of sweat is a prayer to the light, shining through the darkness of the longest winter night. Oh, I'm rising far above the echoes of the pain. One heartbeat, one vision, one goal, feeding the fire of my marathon soul. This is my marathon soul. I am never gonna stop until I reach the glory of the very final drop. Steady as the mountain, fluid as the stream, I am living every moment of the legend.
Than the stone, stronger on my own. The pressure is a weight that is crushing on my back, but I am staying focused on the center of the track. My lungs are like a furnace, my heart is like a forge, crossing every valley, crossing every deep gorge. I am made of something that the world can never break, giving every ounce of energy for goodness sake. The asphalt is my witness and the wind is my friend. I am going to the finish, I am going to the end. I have got that diamond grit, shining in the rough. I am proving to the world that I am finally enough. Relentless as the ocean, tougher than the steel, caught within the power of the legendary wheel. Nothing can slow me, nothing can bring me down. I am wearing the endurance like a heavy golden crown. 30 miles of struggle, 50 miles of grit. I am never gonna waver, I am never gonna quit. I have seen the shadows and I have seen the dark, but I'm carrying the fire and I'm carrying the spark. Every single muscle is a warrior in the fray, conquering the ghosts of the ordinary day. I am not a victim, I am not a fading ghost. I am standing at the summit, the one who tried the most. pressure, under fire. I am climbing up the wire of my ultimate desire. Harder, faster, stronger than before. I am breaking down the lock of every single door. I have got that diamond grit shining in the rough. I am proving to the world that I am finally enough. Relentless as the ocean, tougher than the steel, caught within the power of the legendary wheel. Diamond grit, never quit. This is the light that the heroes emit. Sunlight is fading. Heart is cascading. The sky is turning orange, and the sky is turning gold. The story of the evening is beginning to unfold. I am winding down the rhythm, I am winding down the pace, feeling all the kindness of the light upon my face. The long day is over, and the stars begin to peep before the busy city falls into a heavy sleep. My footsteps are a whisper on the cooling garden path, far away from all the noise and the ordinary wrath. On the sunset stroll, I am finding my peace, watching all the worries of the day find a release. Calm in the motion, grace in the soul, watching all the fragments turn into a perfect whole. Purple and crimson, silver and blue, everything is looking so incredibly new. 70 years of sunsets in the mirror of my eyes. I am watching all the glory of the changing summer skies. No more need for hurry, no more need for the strain, just the healing of the twilight and the memory of rain. My breath is getting steady as the air begins to cool, reflecting like a diamond in the center of the pool. I am grateful for the movement, grateful for the light, guided by the promise of the coming starry night. Softly we wander, softly we flow in the fading beauty of the golden afterglow. The race is finished, basking in the memory of the setting sun. On the sunset stroll, I am finding my peace, watching all the worries of the day find a release. Calm in the motion, grace in the soul, watching all the fragments turn into a perfect whole. Sunset stroll, peaceful soul, reaching for the end of the legendary goal. Higher than the clouds, stronger than the crowds.
vision, one soul, merging with the magic of the magnificent whole. Faster, clearer, brighter than the sun. The legendary journey has only just begun. At the peak performance, I am transcending the pain, turning every struggle into legendary gain, floating on the frequency, moving like a dream. I am the golden center of a cosmic energy beam. Power and light, shining through the center of the everlasting night.
Starlight in my eyes, silence in the skies. The world is wrapped in silver, and the world is wrapped in blue. I am searching for a rhythm that is ancient and is true. The pavement is a mirror for the stars above my head. I am following the path where the legendary tread. The air is cool and quiet on my glowing summer skin. This is where the magic of the moonlight begins. I do not need the sunlight, I do not need the day. The moon is like a mother, guiding me along the way. In the starlight cadence, I'm finding my soul, making every fragment turn into a perfect whole. Softly through the shadows, softly through the night, bathed within the glory of the pale and holy light. Quiet as a whisper, steady as the breeze, finding my salvation underneath the willow trees. 20 miles of memories, 30 years of grace. I am finding my reflection in the solitary pace. The constellations watch me as I move along the line. Everything is sacred, everything is divine. I can hear the music in the silence of the air, finding all the beauty that is hidden everywhere. My breath is like a prayer in the middle of the dark. I am carrying the fire, I am carrying the spark. Underneath the galaxy, over the silver grass, watching all the moments of the city slowly pass. One step for the vision, 2 steps for the peace, finding all the
one more dream in time. I have left the paved roads and the heavy city streets. I am finding all the rhythm in the dirt and in the beats. The tall grass is an ocean and the mountain is a king. I am grateful for the freedom that the open spaces bring. My boots are getting dusty, but my heart is getting clear. I'm leaving all the shadows of the ordinary fear. The trail is winding upward like a ribbon in the sun. I have only just decided that the victory is won. This is my bold frontier. I am searching for the new. Underneath the canopy of legendary blue. Stronger than the mountain, wilder than the stream. I am living every second of the ultimate dream. No more fences holding me, no more locked doors. I am reaching for the beauty of the legendary shores. 80 miles of nature, 90 miles of grit. I'm never gonna waver, I ain't never gonna quit. 50 years of stories in the marrow of my bones. I have heard the many whispers, I have heard the many tones. The wind is a conductor and the trees are the choir, feeding all the energy of my ultimate desire. I am an explorer, I am a pioneer, finding all the courage that is hiding in the sphere. Over every obstacle, under every sky, I'm going to the limit where the golden eagles fly. One step for the discovery, two steps for the pride. With the spirit of the wilderness as my only inner guide. This is my bold frontier. I am searching for the new. Underneath the canopy of legendary blue. Stronger than the mountain, wilder than the stream. I am living every second of the ultimate dream. Bold, brave and free. Everything I ever wanted to finally be. Hey! Ground your soul. Make the spirit whole. I feel the pulse beneath the soles of my feet. The ancient heart is giving me a steady beat. The forest floor is soft and the air is very sweet. finding my salvation where the roots and shadows meet. I'm running with the mountain, running with the stone, the greatest kind of kindness that I have ever known. Every single step is a message to the land, guided by the wisdom of the legendary hand. This is the rhythm of earth, let it flow through you, underneath the canopy of emerald and of blue. Deep in the valley, high on the hill, finding the power in the quiet and the still. Mother Nature is the drummer, hear the holy sound, connecting every heartbeat to the sacred ground. Plastic dreams, only the reflection of the silver mountain streams. The wind is a conductor playing through the leaves. Truth is the only thing the honest heart perceives. 90 miles of beauty, 60 miles of grace, finding my reflection in this natural space. One breath for the forest, one breath for the sky, watching all the golden eagles soaring so high. Step by step, the energy is rising from the deep, awakening the promises that the spirit has to keep. This is the rhythm of earth, let it flow through you, underneath the canopy of emerald and of blue. Deep in the valley, high on the hill, finding the power in the quiet and the still. Rhythm, earth and light, shining through the center of the longest winter night. in the rhythm and the power in the root. The pavement is a stage and the city is a play. I am the leading actor of the ordinary day. My movements are a classic, steady and refined, leaving all the frantic and the noisy world behind. I do not need the gadgets, I do not need the gear, just the music of the spirit that is ringing in my ear. I am a vintage runner, timeless and strong. This is the rhythm where I finally belong. With a soulful cadence and a heart full of gold, a story of the ages is beginning to unfold. Smooth as the velvet, bright as the brass, watching all the colors of the season slowly pass. 70 years of wisdom, 60 years of grace. I am finding my salvation in this solitary pace. The rhythm is a vintage, aged like a wine. Everything is sacred, everything is divine. I see the young dreamers chasing after time, but I have found the beauty in the slow and steady rhyme. Every single mile is a record on the shelf, finding all the secrets of the legendary self. Loud and clear, the melody of life, cutting through the static and the heavy urban strife. One step for the history, two steps for the pride, with the spirit of a legend as my only inner guide. I am a vintage runner, timeless and strong. This is the rhythm where I finally belong. With a soulful cadence and a heart full of gold, a story of the ages is beginning to unfold. Yeah. Vintage, cool and free, the most beautiful version of the person I can be.
Flow like water, move like light. Flow like flow like water, move like light. I'm slipping through the shadows like a silver stream, moving in the center of a beautiful dream. The world is a blur of purple and of green, the most incredible vision that I have ever seen. My heart is a motor spinning fast and free, across the mountains in the deep blue sea. 100 miles of movement, 100 miles of grace, finding my salvation in this liquid pace. This is liquid motion, watch me glide with the power of the universe deep inside. Faster than the wind, smoother than the silk, sweet as a honey and white as a milk. Everything is flowing, everything is clear, leaving behind every shadow of the fear.
Breath of the mountain, strength of the soul. The mist is a blanket on the valley below. I am watching all the colors of the morning start to glow. The air is getting thin and the air is getting cold. I am carrying a story that is yet to be told. Every single step is a battle with the height. I am climbing up the ladder to the holy light. My lungs are like a bellows, breathing in the grace, finding my perfection in this high and sacred space. This is the mountain breath, loud and clear, conquering the shadows of the ordinary fear. Stronger than the granite, wider than the sky. I am going to the limit where the golden eagles fly. The summit is a promise, the summit is a goal, feeding all the hunger of my legendary soul. 80 miles of climbing, 90 miles of grit. I am never gonna waver, I am never gonna quit. 50 years of wisdom in the marrow of my bones. I have heard the many whispers, I have heard the many tones. The wind is an anthem, singing through the pines, reading all the secrets of the ancient designs. My heart is a summit, reaching for the stars, healing all the memories of the hidden I am standing at the peak, I am standing at the top, until the very last of my energy will drop. One breath for the vision, two breaths for the pride, with the spirit of the giant as my only inner guide. This is the mountain breath, loud and clear, conquering the shadows of the ordinary fear. Stronger than the granite, wider than the sky. I am going to the limit where the golden eagles Mountain, breath and light, shining through the darkness of the longest night. City streets, urban beats. Yeah. I am wandering through the canyons of the glass and steel, finding all the rhythm that is honest and is real. The alleyways are whispering the secrets of the night. I am moving through the shadows and the neon light. Yeah. My sneakers hitting pavement like a rhythmic drum. I'm waiting for the best of life that is yet to come. 20 years of walking, 30 years of grace. I'm finding my salvation in this urban space. I am an urban explorer, searching for the soul, making every fragment turn into a perfect whole. The city is legacy of silver and a legacy of gold. The graffiti on the wall is like a painting in a frame. I'm finding out the reasons why I ever had to come. 40 miles of asphalt, 50 miles of dream. I am the golden center of a cosmic energy beam. The subway is a heartbeat underneath my feet. The rhythm of the people in the center of the street. No more looking back at what I left behind. Only silver linings are the things I want to find. Around every corner, under every light, everything is vivid, everything is bright. One step for the discovery, two steps for the pride. With the spirit of the city as my only inner guide. Urban explorer, searching for the soul, making every fragment turn into a perfect whole. The city is a puzzle, the city is a song. This is the frequency where I finally belong. Beautiful version of the person I can be. Finding all the smiles. The white lines on the road are like the pages of a book. I am giving every memory a final honest look. The horizon is a promise that I am keeping with my feet. Finding all the harmony within the rhythmic beat. 20 miles of silence, 30 miles of grace. I am finding my salvation in this solitary pace. The road is stretching forward like a ribbon of the light, shining through the shadows of the longest winter night. These are the endless miles, the beauty of the way, turning every struggle into a brand new day. Steady as a heartbeat, echoes of the pain. One step for the vision, two steps for the pride. With the spirit of the road as my only inner guide. These are the endless miles, the beauty of the way, turning every struggle into a brand new day. Steady as a heartbeat, constant as the sun. The legendary journey has only just begun. Endless miles and grace, winning every battle in the solitary race. Hey!
Out of the fire, reaching for the higher. I have walked through the valley of the shadow and the doubt, but I have finally figured what the life is all about. The sweat is like a holy water washing off the past. I am breaking every tether that was holding me so fast. My muscles are a choir and my heart is like a drum.
victory is near, loud and finish line is waiting in the golden morning haze, the culmination of 1,000 nights and 1,000 days. My heart is a champion, beating fast and strong. This is the holy frequency where I finally belong. 20 miles of memories, 30 miles of pride, with the spirit of a legend as my only inner guide. I have conquered every shadow, I have conquered every fear. The music of the victory is the only thing I hear. Just one more step, we are crossing the line. Everything is sacred, everything is divine. We are the winners, we are the winners, we are the stars, we are the stars. Healing all the memories of the hidden golden scars. Hand in hand together, soul to soul as one. The legendary journey has only just begun. Across the final border, into the light, shining through the darkness of the longest night. 70 years of wisdom, 80 years of grace. I am finding my salvation in this solitary pace. The world is a celebration, the world is a song. This is the magnificent place where we belong. 90 miles of glory, 100 miles of love, guided by the spirit of the heavens far above. The crown is not a trophy, the crown is not a name. The victory is living in the center of the flame.